What do you really want? How do you really want to feel each day? What is most important for you? If you were to die tomorrow, what would you wish you did today? What belief about yourself are you ready to let go? What belief about yourself are you ready to let in? Who do you admire? And what is one small thing you can do to be in their energy today? Do they smile a lot? Do they seem calm? Do they do nice things for themselves? How do you want to get to know yourself better?
It all begins by understanding the mind.
I want to be happy now. I don't care about the future. I want to be happy right now.
You are not alone. You are never, ever, ever alone in this.
It's helped my voice grow and given me freedom to be creative on my own.
I'm Christina Barcy. Welcome to Be Bold, Begin, a podcast dedicated to you, the creative, the healer, and the innovator. The topics and conversations we have here are designed to help you discover what might be getting in your way and offer you tools, techniques, and guidance to move through them.
I live in the imposter's body more than I live in my own body. I don't have to feel like I don't deserve this.
This is where creativity and healing intersect.
If you decide to be bold and begin, you have the opportunity to feel humbled and empowered. I totally believe that.
I'm a certified Kaizen Muse creativity coach, a certified Reiki energy healer, and an entrepreneur, artist, and presenter. I will share with you my experiences, my proven tools and techniques that helped me and my clients and loved ones shift and expand in the areas they most desired. This is a gentle and open space where you will hear how others are being bold to encourage you to begin your own journey or expand the one you're on. This is Be Bold, Begin. Hi, welcome back. This is Barcy, your host. And at the time of this recording, it is the new year of 2023. So those listening in real time, Happy New Year. And for those listening later on, then happy renewal of something in your life. I love this time of year because it does really have an energy of freshness if we let it in. And rather than thinking of what we feel didn't work last year or focusing on a resolution, because to me that is too resolute and lacks permission to honor where you are when that shifts. I like to use this time to still be intentional and ask myself what I'd like to release that isn't serving me. And sometimes those things were serving me in the past and they're just simply done. And then attuning to what energy is aligned with me now and for the new intentions I have. And then connecting with that as much as I can as a practice. And from there, I might create a few action steps or a lot of action steps based on how clearly I can see the path over time. Sometimes I see a bigger vision, and that takes a lot of time and needs lots of steps. And sometimes I feel more small actions that bring in shifts over time. And it can be a little of both, or it can be one or the other. And this time for me, it's a little bit of both. So I've been spending a lot of energy on this idea of an inside out process. And what I mean by that in a bigger sense is that any change you'd like to create originates in the self and then influences all that you experience in your outer world and your inner world. This can be as simple as what you eat, like an apple versus chips, and how that choice influences your body's ecosystem or how you feel. Or it can be how you subscribe to different beliefs and how that influences your experiences in your life, like how your income might flow or the kind of people that are in your life. So all of these choices and intentions originate with you and then influence your experience. And the beauty of this inside-out process is that it is the part that you can control. It's the part that is all yours, and it actually is the biggest influence on how you live your life and how you feel about your life. So think about that. That's the part you get to reign over. That's the part you get to control. A good friend of mine shared a post on New Year's Day about his realizations around struggle and how he noticed that in some areas he was choosing struggle over ease. This is a choice I did not know I had for a very long time. The belief system I was most exposed to was that things were hard and they were supposed to be. By design, that's how we get what we want, right? Through hard work and difficulty and struggle. And that if someone got something wonderful in their life easily, then that must mean it was acquired through deceit or stupidity or dumb luck, and that it probably won't last, and that all of that will catch up with them. So hard work was the way to go. And of course, that is not necessarily true. If you get something that just comes to you easily, it doesn't mean that you are stupid or that you don't deserve it or that you did that in some deceitful way. That's just not true. But I thought it was for a long time because that was the belief system that I was exposed to the most. So this is the reason, the simple question, what if it were easy? That's a reframe, and that's also a small question, something that we can ask that we don't necessarily have to answer. We just, ask it. It becomes part of our thoughts by simply asking, what if it were easy? That's why it was so resonant for me and shifting. It just shone a light on something that I didn't realize could be possible. It's that simple, right? When we shift a belief, a lot of things can change. So I'll ask you these simple questions today. I have some questions for you so you can have a process. So as we begin to open a new chapter, which you can do this at any time, by the way, it does not need to be the beginning of a new year. And these questions are designed to really spark thought around how you would really like to feel, like truly, if there was no one judging you, no one making it unsafe, but only supporting your version of peace and joy and happiness and way of life, what would your answers to these questions be? So here they are. What do you really want? How do you really want to feel each day? What is most important for you? If you were to die tomorrow, what would you wish you did today? What belief about yourself are you ready to let go? What belief about yourself are you ready to let in? Who do you admire? And what is one small thing you can do to be in their energy today? Do they smile a lot? Do they seem calm? Do they do nice things for themselves? How do you want to get to know yourself better? So that was 7 questions, and I'll write these down in the show notes for you if you're listening to this podcast. Just go to the show notes and then you can create a practice around them. And I suggest free writing in a journal first or doodling a brain map, like the little bubbles where you put something in the middle and then you branch them off. That's one way to go about creating a process around questions like these, or you can just journal about them or write them down and create answers. And if you'd like to do these with others in a safe space, then join me in the Intuitive Creators Academy and Collective, and I'll post about them there as well. And we can go through them together and see if any of the other people in the group join in. And these are questions that you can continue to work with. Again, at any stage you're in, you can do them again and again to further attune to your ever-evolving self and honor where you are in that moment or this moment, and then where you'd intentionally like to go. Just remember, you are enough just as you are right now, and you get to decide what happens next for you. Talk soon. Thank you for listening to Be Bold Begin. We hope that these episodes inspire and empower you to take your next steps in your own intuitive journey towards a life or business that feels clear, authentic, and aligned. And if you're ready for more tools and guidance like courses and free events, then I'd love to invite you to my new Intuitive Creators Academy and Collective. It's free to join. Just follow the link in the show notes and remember to DM me once you get there to receive a special gift for being a listener of Be Bold Begin. I'll look forward to seeing you there.